Hello YouTube and welcome to this short video. You will be here when you're a Bastille fan, I think, because otherwise you won't click that video. My name is Leo. I'm quite a big Bastille fan and I've noticed some behavior about other Bastille fans. And I just want to talk about that today. Because I've noticed some battles or fights between fans. Because some want to be better than other fans, or think they are better, or they're real fans, and the others are not good fans, and something like that. There's always this fan competition, and today I want to talk about that because I think it's completely useless, and you just should be a fan without anything like competitions or something like that. I've seen two different types of these fan competitions. I don't know if there are more, but I've noticed these two in particular. At first, there are fans who want to be better or who think they are better because they know more music than other fans, or they even like more music than other fans. They say if you only know 3 songs or something, you're not a fan. You maybe like Bastille though, but you're not a fan or not a good fan. Or if you don't like a particular song, you're not a real fan if you don't like every song. And I think that's not good to think like that, because you're still a fan even if you don't know every song. Or even the biggest fan can dislike one song. You don't have to like every song to be a Bastille fan, because there are always songs that are different, and maybe it's just not your personal taste of good music. And you can still be a fan without liking any song, or without knowing any song. You don't have to know every song to call yourself a fan. However, I can sort of understand that, because I think when you call yourself a fan, you should know quite something about the band. And not only about the music, but also about the members and background stuff, like how they found or something like that. It's not completely necessary, but it's like when you meet and you say, I'm a fan, and the other person's also a fan, and you want to talk about that. That's just naturally, because you both like something and you want to share that. And when one just says he's a fan, just knows one song, or don't even really knows it, but just has heard it, it's a bit hard to talk about that. There's also this trend at the moment that everyone is wearing fan shirts. My best friend, she used to wear a Ramones t-shirt, and then I just played a Ramones song, and she said, God, stop that music, I don't like that. But she kept wearing the shirt, and I can't understand that, because I think it's for real fans who really like the music and who know a bit about the band. But it's still your choice how much you want to know and how much you want to listen to the music. And it's not the choice of others to say that you're not a fan. I think you should really think of, are you a fan, or do you only know one song? But you shouldn't care if others say that you're not a real fan, but you think you are a fan. There's this word, they say Pompeii wanker, when somebody only listens to Pompeii and not to the other songs, but says he's a Bastille fan, or a Stormer, which is basically the same. And I absolutely hate that. You can't be a Bastille fan with only listening to Pompeii. it's maybe just to start. I started with listening to Pompeii. When there would be no Pompeii, I'd probably not be a Bastille fan now, which would be very sad. And it's your choice. None of the others can say that you're not a real fan when you just listen to Pompeii. So please don't call anybody a Pompeii wanker or something like that. It's just rude. And I don't see why you just can't be happy that you're a fan who knows more, and you discovered these like insiders about really good music, and just don't blame others for only knowing one song. This is the first time I've noticed, and then there's this type when somebody says that he really only likes one band member and not the entire band, and that's usually Dan, because Dan's the singer and obviously the leader of the band, and there are people who are more a fan of Dan than of the others, and there are always people saying Bastille is a band, please don't only notice Dan but also notice the others, they are good, and without them it wouldn't be Bastille. And yes, they are right. But in my personal opinion, Dan does the most for Bastille. Without Dan, there would be no music to listen to. And even if the others are very good and play very good and stuff, it's Dan who makes it. So I can totally understand when somebody is more a fan of Dan than of the others. But I would never blame somebody who is fan of everybody, or who is only fan of Kyle, or who is only fan of Will, or who is only fan of Woody. Or Dan, it doesn't matter. You can be fan of both the entire band and one member or two members or anything. I don't get the point why it's bad to be a fan of one member. Because they are obviously in the band and they contribute to the band, so they are part of that, and you can be a fan because you're one you're a fan of is in that band. Of course, they make their sound everything together, but it's not wrong to say under a video, "Good work, Dan," or something like that. But there are always people commenting, it's a band, don't only say it's Dan. It's still Dan's music though. You should understand that. I mean, of course the others are good, but the others could be replaced. I'm sure they could. And Bastille would still be Bastille. But when they replace Dan, there is no Bastille anymore. It wouldn't work. That's with most bands because it's just the singer makes the sounds, and it's also with Bastille that the singer makes the music, and I don't think it will work without him. I don't know if it will work without the others. I don't think there's any need to try that because they are good, but it's not wrong to say that Dan does a good work and more than the others. But even if somebody says under a video, "Good work, Kyle," or whatever, it's not wrong. You can be a fan of just one member, and there's nobody who can say that he's a better fan because he's a fan of everybody. I don't think there's any reason to make all this fan competition. I mean, I'm a fan who does a bit more about to Bastille than, let's say, most of the other fans. For example, I make that video now, or I've written Dan's Wikipedia article in German. But I would never say somebody who doesn't do that is not a real fan. And I'm happy about every single Stormer and every single Bastille fan out there because they contribute to Bastille be famous, and they totally deserve it because they are amazing. And even if somebody only knows Pompeii or only loves, I don't know, one of the members, it's still a fan and you should be proud of him. And just maybe you can convince him to listen to more music, or that the others are good as well. But you should never say, I'm a better fan because I do whatever. A fan is a fan, and I don't think that Bastille want to have like these fan competitions. They are just happy about having fans, and they didn't expect having fans anyway. So they're just happy that there are fans, and if they are good or if one is better or whatever, it doesn't matter. You should just be happy that there are fans and just be quiet and listen to the music. That's my opinion, and I think let's just don't care about other fans. It's just you, and you are proud or whatever about what these 4 boys do. So I'd like you to leave a comment below though, and telling me what you think about Bastille fan competitions and stuff. And I don't think that I'm gonna make more videos. I don't know. Maybe we'll see next time. I have no idea. At least I got a better background than in my Dan Smith's birthday video. I just used the album cover now because it's pretty. Everything they do is pretty. And yeah, let me just know in the comments below. And thanks for watching, and bye.